Well, hey, welcome to CanadianYouth.net. You found this video on the website. Way to go. Basically, it means that you're a keener, you're God's favorites, you're more sanctified than the others, and you get a better mansion in glory because you took the time to find us on this website. I don't want to take too much of your time, but for the next 5 minutes or so, I just want to give you a bit of an outline for what the school year generally looks like and some things to consider as you're putting your schedule together. As well, there'll be a resource on the website in written form that gives you an even more detailed version of this that you can use and take it for what it's worth kind of stuff. Basically, as we all know, high school years run from September to June. And you have September, October, November, December before Christmas. Then there's a bit of a break for Christmas. Then there's that stressful month or so getting ready for semester summatives and exams. And then you've got the second semester, which tends to drag a little bit only because of Canadian winters and so forth. And then when you get to the nice weather, you get to Easter, and then June comes, and again, summatives and exams. That's kind of the flow of it. What I want to give you is just something to think about for each month, something to focus on. September, focus on good start. Have your students ready to go, jumped right in. They've got their proposal ready to meet with their vice principal or whoever's in charge of sanctioning their club. You've got a teacher lined up that's going to let you use the classroom. You're organized. You've got it ready to go. You have that first. You probably want to have 1 or 2 meetings in September where you lay out exactly what this club's about, where we're going, what we're doing. October, you want to focus on Thanksgiving, of course. And Thanksgiving is all about giving thanks. It's a great opportunity to do something great for the teachers. Make them cookies, wash their cars, do something, write them notes, something that just says we appreciate you. And again, you're there you're not doing this so that you can get an audience for the gospel, but it sure helps. But it's just a way of saying thank you to the teachers and gaining some good credit with the teachers and with the administration. And don't forget the principals, vice principals, and the admin assistants and so on as well. November, I like to call this the Alpha Prep month. And this is a month where you can pray, where you can strategically think about planning things out for the next semester, where you can start to get the promotions ready for starting Youth Alpha, which probably is best to start second semester, but start thinking and planning about that. December, of course, is Christmas. Use it as an opportunity. Give out Christmas baking. With little notes on Jesus came to the world or some such thing. But use it as an opportunity to reach out to the school. Whether it's, everybody gets together one Sunday afternoon, bakes a whole bunch of stuff, wraps it up, gives it out. Those types of things are an awesome way of just celebrating Christmas. But more than that, again, reaching out to the school around them. January is exam month. I would encourage you to make that a month of prayer. Set up a prayer table. Prayer table is as simple as what it sounds. Get permission, put the table out, and have your students sit there and allow other students to come and either write down prayer requests to put in the prayer jar to be prayed for, or they might want to have a prayer right there at the table in some cases. Be willing to pray for students as they're quite stressed at this time of year, either because they're not sure they're prepared for their exams or they know that they're not prepared. But either way, just be in prayer for them. February is Valentine's. Again, that's something that gets celebrated at the schools. Take advantage of it. Get those little red candies and put them in a little baggie and put a note on them. Jesus loves you. Send them out into the school. Something like that. Be creative, but those ideas to celebrate Valentine's. And then you're also starting the second semester, usually the first couple weeks of February. And that's where you start to want to run Youth Alpha, which for my money is your best play as far as engaging students in the gospel, and let that run through. More on that in written form. So March and April and a bit of February will more or less take care of Alpha. Depending on where Easter is in there, you might want to insert a little bit of an Easter outreach. Again, Easter eggs are a great thing to do. Ways, again, to engage the student body. May and June are summative and exam season, and again, I would bring back the prayer table. And I would have a chance to pray for students. And at this point, they might even be expecting you there and be thankful for your prayers. And you might want to consider May, June, if the group is going well and they want to try something. You might want to consider one sort of major outreach at the end, Billy Graham, My Hope type of video or something like that, where the gospel goes out and there's an opportunity for response. But kind of pray your way through that. Hopefully that's a little bit helpful. There is a document that you can download on the website here that gives you more detail of what I've just discussed if you're interested in that. And of course, you can get a hold of me if you want to talk more about any of these things. Thanks again for caring about your students, caring enough to help them become the leaders that God's called them to be on their campuses.